So apparently the next episode of Miraculous is going to be Star Train on the 1st of June in Portugal. Portuguese is similar to Spanish, but not quite. Okay, so yes. The next episode of Miraculous is going to be Star Train. And I'm saying the whole thing about me being upset about it being in Portuguese being a bad thing because that's like actually the smallest part of what's annoying me. The thing is that after Miracular, I am confused. I want to know what the frell is going on with Mayura. I want to get things understood. So I want frickin' Reflectol. Like, seriously, people, it's like, it looks like it's not super important, but it's super important because we're finding out what the heck is happening with Mayura. And we're gonna know, like, oh yeah, she actually has full control for Miraculous or something. But instead we're getting Star Train next. Just why? It doesn't make sense. The episode... Here's the thing. I was convinced for a long time that this season was going to have a lot of stuff happen. And it will. It looks like it will. I said that this would be the reveal arc, and I'm still pretty certain that it will be. But the thing is that with the feast being before Time Tiger, which is the most recent episode, we know that they haven't actually revealed their identities yet. So, I don't know. There are quite a few episodes that look like they really should happen all one after another. Specifically, Cat Blanc, Felix, Ladybug, and the last 2 episodes. Those 5 look like they must happen in that order, period. But a lot of these other episodes look like they should be in the specific order. And we're not getting them in that order. Star Train is going to be an important episode. Do not get me wrong. It's a very important episode because the very specific thing that is said in the synopsis is Ladybug and Cat Noir challenge Max's mother. Now Star Train, our heroes will need help to stop her. That sounds really important. It sounds like we're either going to be getting a new hero, Alya and Nino will fully get their Miraculous full time, or they're going to have some other big thing happen. Basically, this is a big episode. Luca is likely going to get his Miraculous. I'm pretty sure that that's going to be what's going to happen with the whole. They will need some help. I don't think it's going to be the thing where they're going to use their outfits to now have 2 Kwamis on themselves instead of 1. No, I don't think that that's going to be what exactly happens. But it's still really weird. Now, here, let's just go through the episode, I guess, because I've ranted enough. So, yeah. So, Max's mother is most likely the creator of the Star Train, which is the thing that we've seen in 2 episodes so far. Let me make sure that I say the exact correct episodes. So, we saw it in Bakerix, which was the creation of which was the opening of the Star Train. And we also saw it in... I'm trying to remember which episode it was. it was in backwater. So yeah, it's kind of interesting because Bakerix was episode 3, which was the founding of the thing, and then we saw it in backwater, which happens right after Bakerix, apparently. So, but this episode supposedly takes place much later. I do not think that this is going to be the Star Train is now functional. Let's check it out. I think what's going to happen is that something happens on the train, something bad, and since Max's mom was the one who created the train, she's going to say, "No, it's not. Someone sabotaged it," and something like that. Which I'm betting someone will sabotage it. I don't know who, but it's probably going to be Hawkmoth or Mayura, probably both, honestly. But yeah, what I would like to see is the Star Train actually be able to go up into space. That would be really cool, and then they could use the other stuff to be able to fly up. One of their superpowers to fly up into space, because we do know that Flutterbug is going to happen somewhat soon, and the same goes for Cat Noir's equivalent. So I would, if they get to fly in this episode using those, that would be cool. I've already talked about a decent amount about Flutterbug in the past, so if you want to, then you should go check out that video. I might link it up in the iCards up there. But yeah, so I have talked about it, so you know what that is. If they, I would like to see them use those powers, but I kind of doubt that that's going to be what happens. What I do think is going to happen is that the train is going to be going very fast across not Paris, but the entire world, and they're going to have to fight through the train. They're probably both going to be on the train when the whole thing happens, so they're going to have to fight through it or something. That would be cool. But I don't know. What I would like to see is that this episode would actually take place after. The thing is that this episode would take place after quite a few episodes, including Desperata, and let me make sure of the episode. This takes place after Christmeister, but Christmeister doesn't really count because it is a Christmas special. But it does take place after Desperata. So what I would like to see is that perhaps they are there with their friends, and it is taking place right after Desperata. And for some reason, the two of them have their extra Kwamis. So Ladybug has the dragon, and Adrien has the snake. Now, realizing that they are in danger and they need help, they can't call upon, and since they would be stuck in the train, they would realize we need help, but we can't call on Alya and Nino because their Kwamis aren't here. So what they have to do is they have to say, okay, who are we going to select to take on one of our other Miraculous? And Adrien will say something that will probably be like, what about Luca? Because he's fine with Luca. He doesn't know about the whole. He realizes that he and Marinette are a thing, but he's not necessarily jealous of him yet. So he might say, "Hey, why don't we give my Miraculous to Luca, and he'll be able to help us out here. We've already used these powers, so we actually know how it would work, and that this would actually be a really useful time to use it. But there's no time to actually take care of it." So yeah, Luca just so happens to be on the train, for example. So Adrien, or Cat Noir, gives Luca the Miraculous, gives him the whole rundown, saying, "Hey, we need your help. You'll return this Miraculous to me when you're done." So something like that. I think that would be really cool, because then he actually gets his chance to shine. with giving someone a miraculous. So they give Luca the snake miraculous, and he becomes the snake guy. I don't remember what his name was, but he's gonna use that power to help them out and fight through the train. And since they're probably gonna be near the back of the train, so they're gonna have to fight their way through the train, eventually reaching the top of reaching the engine, where they'll have to face off against Max's mom, who probably has Max in there with her, captured, and the three of them will save Max and then use their powers. We'll see what the snake power is, and they will defeat Star Train, bringing the train and all of its passengers back to the station, and they will have saved the day. And along with that, they will find out that a certain someone, probably Lila, maybe Mayura, maybe Hawkmoth, was the one who sabotaged the train. But yeah, I'm excited to see what exactly happens, because this could be really, really interesting. But I don't know. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja. You've been watching my latest theory on the plot. So stay tuned, and you'll see my reaction in about 5 days, hopefully. But anyways, guys, I have been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, Dawn.